Am I visible? Good morning to everybody.
Yes.
Especially a warm welcome to Shri Vyas, our chief guest for the day. Dr. Sharad Maiskar, Pro Vice Chancellor of NMIMS University. Dr. Manisha Phadke, the Dean of the School of Design, the founder and the person behind it all. Parents and my dear young friends. A warm welcome to all of you, and especially to my young friends who are going to begin who are at the cusp of beginning their so-called educational career. When you look at education, I see three aspects of what one can broadly build. One can either acquire skills, one can acquire knowledge, or one can acquire understanding. Skills will help you for a particular period of time, but they would require to be upgraded from time to time. Knowledge requires application. Knowledge also has to be upgraded on a regular basis. But it is understanding which I believe is at the pinnacle of the entire human thought process. Because it is only understanding which, that ability to understand knowledge, skills, the logic, the reason, which enables a human being to evolve continuously. And that is where the school of design is very, very different from most other schools. That it inculcates in you an understanding of the human mind, which has remained the same for centuries, probably millennia, thousands of years. The basics of the human mind have remained the same. The human mind is in search of two things. One is fulfilling its natural needs, food, safety, biological needs. And for that particular purpose, to make the process of acquisition of or fulfillment of those needs as easy, as convenient, and with as less difficulty as may be possible. There are different aspects to it, aesthetics and so on. But this has been the endeavor of the human mind for centuries. Initially, when one looked at design, you can start with a very basic, the design of the wheel, and it has not changed at all. But as technology evolved, there were other aspects which came in. And the biggest challenges were how to harmonize different conflicting needs of different sets of people. I mean, one can actually go back to why do you have left-hand drive cars and why do you have right-hand drive cars? These evolved basically from the way people lived. So while for centuries the design was fairly static, there did not be much change, but with the growing importance of technology, the use of external force as compared to the human force, the use of external force imposed a lot of conditions, a lot of pressure on the way the human mind worked. And therefore, this is the situation where we have come to, where humanizing technology has become extremely important. Technological forces have overcome the physical strength of human forces. But at the same time, it is the human mind which is wanting to harmonize or harness the technology to serve its own needs. And this by itself is causing conflict everywhere. It is causing conflict in the way we think. It is causing conflict in the way we use our resources. And that is why designing with an emphasis on human technology has become so important in today's times, and which is what is the endeavor of this curriculum of the School of Design, and which is personified by the description of the degree. Because technology has also come in with its own challenges. While initially technology comes for convenience, later on, one starts evaluating cost-benefit ratios of the technology. One starts looking at whether the technology can function in a more efficient manner with lesser use of resources at a cheaper cost or pain to the environment. And everywhere it is design which comes in. A design is an understanding of the mind. Design is psychology in action. And that is why I say that today, you students who have decided to opt for this particular education have decided to opt for an education which is going to help you in life. And mind my words, these are not empty words. I do not say this if I am addressing schools where it could be either finance or commerce or many others. But this design is so fundamental to our functioning, our thinking, that the understanding and approach that you develop is going to be as, if not more important than what you actually learn today. And that is where your thought processes will make you leaders tomorrow. It is just that leaders are not going to be just political leaders. You are going to be the influencers. And that is what is true leadership. I wish you all the best. Dr. Phadke has done a wonderful job in building this school. We are recognized now as one of the leading schools in India. And we are very, very proud of what has been created at the NMIMS School of Design by this entire faculty team, a young faculty team, an enthusiastic faculty team, and molded into one cohesive unit under the leadership of Dr. Manisha Phadke and the overall institutional values and norms as Dr. Maiskar just set out. I wish you all the best, and we are very proud and we are very happy that we have a person of the eminence of Shri Pradyumanji Vyas to address everybody and guide and be there on the first day of this journey. Parents, all the best. These are not difficult times. Let us look at it in design terms. These are different times. And we will evolve our design of thinking, of working, of adjusting to these times as different times and come out of this victorious, come out of this as a change which we had to accept, as a change that we will further design to build upon the forces that have brought us to this situation. Best of wishes to all the students, and thank you very much.